Hey gamers, we're back with another game for you to feast on.
I love games. I've got a wristband that says so.
You do, I've seen it. Luke has a wristband, whatever, we'll talk about that later. This is Starlink, Battle for Atlus. I got this on a Black Friday deal. What's up?
What's Atlus?
Atlus is the, bit of space we're in, I think.
Oh, of course. It's not like the effect from Mass.
No, it's not like that at all.
Why are you playing as a Nintendo character if this is a Ubisoft Snowdrop hashtag game?
Because this is I don't know. It's something to do with Ubisoft has some sort of deal with Nintendo to make some games, and I don't know how this game is involved with that because this is on PS4 and Xbox as well. But on the Switch version, you get Fox McCloud. After making contact with an alien that crashed on Earth, astrophysicist Victor St. Grand secretly recruited a team of pilots to explore the stars. He named the alien judge and called it the Starlink. If you've played Mass Effect, fucking the intro's the exact same in that game. It's like human find sync. He called it this, and that's the title.
Can you play Slippy in this game if you buy him?
You can't buy Slippy, no. You can summon Slippy. He helps you out.
No, but why can't you? What is it? Starfox the only one you can be? That's just Nintendo.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What?
That'd be unfair on Xbox. So we probably should explain that this is a Toys for Life game. So I've bought 2 ships, or I came with 1 ship. So I've got the R-Wing and I've got another ship. And you put the ship on your controller and you play with that ship in the game. There's Logan Paul.
This looks like fork knife.
It does look like Fortnite. You know what the problem with this cutscene? I was thinking about it when we was talking about it the other day. That they're trying to introduce all the characters you could buy in one cutscene at the beginning. So they're all this guy's the worst offender. This fucking Hanzo guy, because Logan Paul, he's not actually Logan Paul, but the YouTuber guy doesn't at least he makes sense, sort of thing. I can believe that he snuck on the ship, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But why is there a fucking feudal Japanese guy? But it's okay.
Is it?
Yeah. So we are in space trying to discover stuff because the big blue guy, he's the alien that they were talking about in the cutscene.
Yeah.
And he made they discovered a fuel source called Nova. Now they can make that, and they're trying to discover more shit with him in space.
Who's the big one that doesn't fit? The one that's massive, that's standing next to that scientist.
I just said.
Oh
he's
shit!
The big blue guy. They fucking. I just said exactly who he was. Fucking hell.
There's these ships from that game.
So just to go back to it a bit, if you guys like Starfox, this game's 35 quid at the minute, and I think it's a good little Starfox game. Actually, now that you say it, it's kind of weird you can't get the other Starfox characters.
Yeah.
You know? I feel like people would buy. But then the thing is, you'd be buying 4 R-Wings, right?
Well, you just buy another little model of the character.
Yeah.
All you need to do is to get the voice actors to do more lines. Done. Oh, I get it. Roll. Wait, so why? Because we're playing as Starfox, obviously. I missed out the menus, I think.
Oh, why are we now Starfox?
Yeah.
Because
oh, because it's plugged in.
Yeah, because I've got the Fox McCloud pilot plugged in.
So is he actually in there?
Yeah.
In the cockpit?
Yeah. This is the only game I've seen that, apart from 1-2 Switch, that uses the HD rumble thing quite well.
I do like the HD rumble.
It's the more powerful weapon you use, the more rumble you get, and little things like adjusting the weapons will cause a little vibration, stuff like that.
So, what was the enemies we were fighting? Are they the enemies we fight in the whole game? Or?
Yeah, so there's the Legion, which are a hive mind guy, and they're trying to. They're not very interesting. They're trying to take over the planet or the universe.
Yeah.
And they need Nova to do it.
They need. Oh yeah, because he can create Nova, doesn't he? He says he can do that.
Yeah. So they've captured him to.
That was sick. Oh, we switched on the go. Can you do that?
Yeah.
Can you do it right now?
Not right now. Well, not that quick, because my weapons are over there.
Oh. No, my weapons are over there. I can't be fucked.
You can't. It's actually quicker just to pause the game and do it in there.
That's probably what he did.
Yeah, so like, a lot of people... So you could buy all the ship parts and the different ships and pilots digitally, as like basically just DLC kind of thing, or microtransactions. So you don't get the ship, but you just, like in real life, you just get it on the cartridge. And it's cheaper, like quite a fair bit cheaper. But then I was like, but the whole point of the game is that it's like a Toys for Life thing.
Yeah.
Like if you're not interested in that, then it's probably just a waste of money, really. Because like that's such a big part of the game that you're gonna spend 35 quid for the game, or 40 quid, whatever deal you go for, and then you're gonna spend like, I don't know how much the ships are. They're like 10, 15 quid I think digitally for each one. You know what I mean? That seems like more of a waste of money than actually at least you're getting the ship sort of thing. That's like the big appeal of it.
Yeah.
Have you ever? We were talking before this about other Toys for Life stuff. Have you ever got any Lego Dimensions or anything like that? Or?
The only thing I've played, I think, I played a bit of Crash Bandicoot. No, Spyro. What's the Spyro one?
Skylanders. I forgot about that.
I played a bit of that in like a shop or something.
I think Skylanders was actually quite popular for a bit, wasn't it?
It was the biggest.
But I think it like just got too like. I think that it was like one of those. It was just a fad sort of thing, wasn't it? Like, it just kind of got big, and then it's like everyone got bored of it.
Why is your ship on the ground? Isn't it supposed to be in the air?
It crashed. We just got EMP'd.
Oh. The top of your ship isn't the same as the top of that ship, or is it upside down?
It's upside down.
Oh. Can you get the little walkers out and you can walk on your feet, like in Starfox?
Nah.
Oh. If you've played the newest Starfox game, I think this game is better, because I've played that one and it was very underwhelming.
That's the platinum one, right?
Yeah.
And it's all kind of on the rails, right, sort of thing.
Oh yeah, but that's most Starfox games.
Yeah, but like I hate the on the rails. I know that's like the most popular ones, but like I prefer the. I played the DS one. We were talking about this actually funny the other day.
Yeah.
I played the DS one, and I think I played one of the GameCube ones. The one that's not. The one that doesn't have dinosaurs in it. And that was like more kind of open-ended sort of thing.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't open world like this is, but that's the ones I played. So when I played the on the rails ones, it felt really limited. I just don't really like them.
Yeah. There's normally little open bits where you fight a boss and stuff
Yeah.
like that, but you used the gamepad and it was.
Yeah, I know people weren't too hot on that new Starfox.
Yeah, I returned it.
Oh, you actually bought it?
Yeah, I bought it full price.
Really?
Yeah.
I think I remember that actually. I think
yeah. Me and Denzel played it. It was co-op.
That one just weren't that good.
Yeah.
It was quite short as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, we completed it.
I think yes. I think someone at Street Pass, which is these little Nintendo events, someone brought it there and he beat the whole game in like the entire time we were there. But the original one was the 64 one was quite short as well, wasn't it?
I know what the NES one, SNES. Sorry.
But both of them.
I think the SNES was short, but I don't think the 64 one was.
Oh right.
And the sequel. We could play that. I've got the sequel on my
what, the
little mini
Star
one.
Fox 2?
Yeah. I've got Star Fox 3 as well.
Oh right.
It's pretty good.
There's your ship.
It's on NES.
Should be able to see everything
Is it
within
now?
the scan radius.
I think you're telling Porky Pies.
Uncharted territory for now.
I wouldn't mind a porky pie.
I am picking up an alien signal nearby.
Or Pucker Pie from the.
You think someone's
Do you remember? I think I don't think we spoke about this in a video show, but do you remember there was a guy who got there was a at football games he always ate like a pucker pie like during the half time, and so some betting company put a bet on will he eat a pie or not.
No, I didn't know about
And
this.
so it was a bet that was will this man eat a pie during half time, and then he ate a pie during half time, and then he got arrested. Well, no, he didn't get arrested. I think he just got banned from football and fined because they said he was kind of colluding to make the bet happen.
Oh.
Well, really, I think he was just fucking eating a
Just
pie.
hungry.
Yeah. I was like, because like I mean, that's a stupid bet anyway. Like,
Yeah.
will this
It's
man
not-
do the
yeah.
thing he does every time?
Yes, imagine it's like saying like, oh, will Luke get a coffee in the morning? And
Yeah.
sometimes I don't.
Yeah, but like, what? I think it'd be more likely if he didn't get the pucker pie. It would be like
Yeah, they'd be like, yeah.
But there's
You would
some
think with spaceships you could fly in this game, but Ubisoft got us once again. This game, it's strange that it came from Ubisoft. I mean, it looks like it's a Ubisoft, like the environments and shit. But it's strange that they made this sort of game.
Yes, there's a lot of Ubisoft isms in this game.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call them like this. Just the fucking Logan Paul character. We're talking over a cutscene, so you probably missed him. But he's like, "Whoa, dude! I'm gonna put this on my Snapchat," and it's like, that's Ubisoft, right? They probably paid like billions to put him in the game.
Yeah.
Like, but then like other stuff where it's just like, oh, now we're in this like space.
I feel
thing.
like this could, like, the art style is definitely Ubisoft. I feel like it could have been more cartoony, and
Yeah,
it would have been fine.
I think I don't know. I think these guys could probably just make like a Starfox game, probably without all the Toy for Life stuff.
Yeah. Maybe they were going to, and they just
kinda got-
Nintendo was like, no, this isn't really what we're going for.
Oh. So I was reading this morning, actually. Speaking of that so apparently, because there was such a big thing on the Switch console, they had to make all of the games look the same. They weren't allowed to have it look any better on Xbox or anything, apart from like obvious like resolution stuff. But they also couldn't just deliberately make the game like look like shit, because Ubisoft would be like, no, you can't just make like a shit game sort of thing.
Yeah.
So apparently it was like really hard to develop it for Switch. It's like kind of. I mean, it doesn't look. It looks good.
Yeah, I think for a third-party game, it looks quite good for this open world and
yeah,
stuff.
'cause it is quite
It's
big
a
old-
fucking tablet, mate.
Now that we
Yeah.
Yeah.
observatory.
This green guy, he doesn't have a ship, but you can buy him as a pilot for like £6, which is probably like the best deal. Oh fucking hell!
So, I got a question posed to you.
Yep.
Ubisoft's made a Mario game with rabbits,
Yep.
and now they've made a Star Fox game. What do you think? I'm guessing it's a 3-game deal. Because that's what they did with Sonic on Nintendo platforms. They had to make 3 games. I think that's right. And they used like Mario and Sonic as like the last one. What do you think the final character they're going to use, or franchise? Yeah.
I was gonna say Rayman, but then that's what happened on the Wii U, and that didn't really end well. So they probably.
No, I
don't
mean
wanna
what
do that.
Nintendo?
It had to be
character,
Nintendo.
Yeah. Would they have to add to a game?
Well, it's weird actually, because this is like a multi-platform game, right? With the Star Fox deal, but the Rabbids game was like just a Switch game essentially.
Yeah.
So like, maybe it's like, is Mario Rabbids? Is that a Mario game with Rabbids in it, or is it a Rabbids game with Mario in it?
No, it's just it's a crossover game. It's like Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games.
It's just both.
Yeah.
Thing. So they've done that right. They've like, okay, you can use our characters. That's what Ubisoft said.
Yeah.
If we can use your characters. So maybe the next one will just be like a. It'd be cool to see just an actual like, because this is half and half, right? I want to see like a full thing.
Yeah.
Like not like a Zelda, like a full Zelda game, but something like that. In terms of.
Oh, so they get to make a Nintendo
Yeah. So
game.
like how Capcom made like Minish Cap and
Yes.
stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know. I'd like to see maybe like what are Ubisoft good at making? Kind of open world kind of games, I guess. Well, they're not very good at that, but like they certainly do make them.
I'm trying to think of all the characters they could use. I guess I just think of Smash, and I could go for.
I was thinking F-Zero, but then I don't know if.
What if they
make a
made
good racing game?
What if they made a Fire Emblem game?
Oh, that'd be weird.
It would be a bit weird.
I think Fire Emblem's really popular in Japan, and I don't think.
But then what if they got Ubisoft to make
Western
Western, like people could get into it at that point if they.
That would be cool.
What I was thinking was Zelda was so big and so many people liked it, and probably loads of people bought Switch just to play it. It's probably the biggest. It came out on the same day, right? On both consoles.
Yeah.
I think the next game they're going to make is a Zelda game to tie people over, because that's like that would make so much money, because so many people are into Zelda now.
Yeah.
I mean, but now, you know what I mean? Just like back on it. I think that would make sense. I mean, but a Fire Emblem game sounds fun. I mean, Star Fox isn't that big of a thing. I think of Starfox more of a Smash character than I do of a, actual Starfox game. What other games could they pick from?
I'm trying to think. Yeah, we're looking at Luke's got the Smash Switch. We're just looking at the. They could probably make a good Metroid or something like that.
Yeah,
probably.
they could do a Metroid, but they're already working on a Metroid, aren't they?
Oh yeah, that's true. What's going on? Oh.
Maybe they'd be open to it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Then it sounds like a sabbatical is in order. I will meet
And when it comes to like, I mean, I wouldn't think that they would make a Mario game, but they've done that now. So, I mean, I've heard that's an alright game, and it's really cheap now as well.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Maybe I'll get it.
Yeah, I part of me doesn't want to get it on principle because fucking don't like rabbits, but I've heard it's really fun as well.
Yeah. I mean,
It's apparently it plays like kind of like an XCOM kind of thing.
yeah.
I mean, that's weird by itself. They're like, okay, Mario and rabbits, we've got them together, and then someone's like, XCOM.
Yeah.
Like, how the fuck did that?
It's like a dartboard.
Yeah, that's what the next game's gonna be. They're like Zelda mixed with Rayman racing game. Get on it, boys.
What's another? No, it's going to be Zelda and Assassin's Creed. Instead of going back in time, you go to Zelda land.
That'd be.
You play as Ezio the entire time and kill people instead of like. Well, I guess you do kill people in Zelda.
We should be good to go. And then we find St.
It'd be cool if they just like. Maybe they could make like a kind of like they're just their own thing, but it could be like a. You know, I'd like to see just something original.
It's really because Ubisoft have good ideas sometimes.
Yeah.
I mean, they have good ideas in their games, but it just seems like a machine is making them half the time.
Yeah.
And it has like glimpses of that was fun. But it's like Mario Odyssey is like the most fun game ever, and you can tell it's fun because people put a lot of effort into it.
Yeah, yeah.
Whereas it seems like when Ubisoft makes a game, it's like, oh no, this is done. I don't have to work on this anymore. I've done the
They're hitting
target.
Yeah.
And then
that's
they have to move on. What was the game that was like a I don't remember what I'm talking about. It was like a passion project game that turned into something.
You took me like a.
It wasn't Splatoon, was it? No.
Like a game that was meant to be like a original idea, and it kind of got pushed into like a.
Oh no! What I was thinking of is like Piranha Plant for Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
Because I think a lot of people think that it was just a developer like messing around.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it doesn't seem like they would actually go, let's make a Piranha Plant for this game because it needs another Mario character. It just seems like someone just like had
a fun idea. Yeah.
Whereas this seems like, oh yeah, okay, now we got to get the dinosaurs exist on this planet, so make a generic dinosaur.
Yeah. This game does give me kind of a No Man's Sky kind of flashbacks.
Yeah.
Like
I mean, Star Fox is really fun in it though. It's like when you do the ultimate ability and it brings up the Star Fox theme and it like brings up Slippy. That's pretty fun.
So we got our ship drive back, but Fox has decided he's gonna help them. So in this game, we've been talking over a lot of the story bits, but so Fox is looking for Wolf because Wolf has gone to this system. I don't know what bullshit they used to make them both exist, but Wolf has gone here to look for the Nova stuff, and he's up to no good. So we can find out. Woo!
Up to go good.
Yay! Let's go to space.
Oh, here we go. No Man's Sky. Starlink presents a Ubisoft production. Snowdrop exclusive. Look down.
What is Snowdrop?
It's the engine. Where's the? Oh, there's the planet. That doesn't look right. Go back down to that planet. It looked like we were really not. Oh god. Oh no. God.
That did look a bit weird, actually. Yeah.
Yeah. So can you move now, or can you stop?
Yeah.
Oh, that was weird. It just felt like we were really far away from the planet, and then we're really close.
Oh, cut the engine!